stay by itself.
That's fine. I just control it. Come on, you can control something. You're fine. I just want to make sure.
There we go, sir.
The rain is coming down in Grahamstown at the moment. And welcome to our derby against Muir College. It's great to have Muir up in Grahamstown today. It's been a big year for Muir, celebrating their 200 years, and Graeme just like to congratulate them on a great achievement of reaching 200 years old. I know they had some great celebrations last week and the week going up to that, so yeah, well done to Muir. And you know, Graham College themselves are coming up to their 150th next year. In the picture you'll just have a look at the indoor sports centre that's being built. It's a great addition to the Graham College campus. We're really looking forward to the completion, and the official opening will happen next year over our Founders Weekend. So again, welcome to everybody who's decided to view today. Those in u15, we just hope that you didn't have the chance to come up to Grahamstown. We hope that you can watch your child play on the YouTube channel. Match kicking off a little bit later than expected today. We had a few issues leaving u15 and got here a little bit later, so the first match is going to start in a few minutes. Guys have got off the field to get ready, and yeah, hopefully the kickoff will be in a minute or two.
Any vessels, sir?
Rain has been coming down in Grahamstown for the last hour or so. Hopefully it's going to clear. I hope it doesn't affect our signal at all. We are broadcasting through a Wi-Fi feed, so it might, if it comes too hectic, it might break down for a little while, but hopefully we're back up soon. Both teams on the field. Looks like it's going to be a good match. It was great watching Muir play against Grey last week and the commitment they put in to their games. Let's see what these young men can produce today. Coming to the end of the rugby season as well. It's been nice to see that we've managed to complete a full season of rugby this year. It's been great for the kids, the boys, to be able to get onto that field and play a game that they love. Muir kicking in and almost a great break there by Graeme College, managed knocking the ball on. First scrum of the match going to Muir College. And just knocking on the ball before the try line. Bit of relief for Muir College. Graeme putting on the pressure early on in the match. Penalty against Graham's for hands. Luck. Unfortunately not making the touch. And Graeme back on the attack. Be tough out there with the rain coming down. Graeme, ball handling has been a little bit bad on 2 occasions, but they seem to be holding it now. Actually, the ref seeing here offsides there. Graeme ticking for the touchline, and we could be seeing our first line out for the day. It's a great kick on the 5-meter line. Graeme to throw in. I'm sure they're going to want to make something out of this movement. Not reaching its mark. Great tackle by Muir. Graeme still on the attack though. Let's see if they can break through the defence. Muir's defence holding up pretty well at the moment. Unfortunately, slippery ball and Graeme not holding on there. Muir quick back on attack after that. Penalty to Muir. Kicker managed to find his touch this time. Muir throw in on their 10-metre line. Muir unfortunately have been in their own half for most of this half. Unfortunately the line out not meeting its target, and Graeme now back on the attack. Great tackle by Muir. They're doing a lot of defending at the moment, but unfortunately for Muir, Graeme managing to get over on the corner. First points on the board to Graeme College. Nicholas having a go at the post. Unfortunately, just didn't have the distance and was a bit to the right hand side of the poles. So Graeme 5 points up. How many minutes left on the clock there? 16 minutes left on the clock. Graeme really on attacking attacking the Muir line. Muir managing to get the ball on the breakdown. Let's see if what Muir can do with the ball right now. Unfortunately, a bit of a knock on by Muir. Not an easy ball out there. The rain has stopped a bit. Very cold in Grahamstown today. But the player looking up. Graham back in Muir's half and back on the attack. Muir being taken into touch after winning the ball on the breakdown, and it'll be Graham's throw in. Great throw by Graham, and back on the attack. Graham boys supporting the players from the side. Great to see the support. Some of the old boys coming back to watch the matches from under 14 onwards on a cold day in Grahamstown, in Makanda. Great little dummy by the Graham scrum half, and Graham get their second try of the day. Unfortunately, Muir's defence not holding out. They have been defending well up until now and just not holding out on this occasion. I'd just like to wish Muir on their 200-year celebration this year. It's a great achievement. Eastern Cape School taught a lot of boys, created a lot of fine men. Kick just missing the left hand upright. We have 12 minutes left on the clock, and Muir to kick in. Unfortunately, Muir needing to get into the Graham half in order to score points. Let's see what they can do after the kickoff. Unfortunately, having to get the ball a bit low, but referee penalising Muir and Graham deciding to do a scrum down. Graham thrown just inside their half. Muir back on the defence. Great defence by Muir, getting the ball out and going on the back on the attack. Unfortunately, a bit of a loose throw by the Muir player, but Graeme holding the ball on the ground. Muir taking a quick penalty and being tackled just other side of the Graeme 10 metre line. Muir playing in the Graeme half for the first time in the match. Attacking hard at Graeme College, and it seems that Graeme College were offsides, an advantage to the Muir side. I would just like to thank Buco for their continued support throughout the year. Buco being our main first team sponsor, they've really come to the party. When the rain came down today, they came out with a gazebo to put up for our first aiders. So we really got to thank Buco for the continued support that they've given Graeme College this year and over the last few years. Muir deciding to kick for post. About 10 metres just outside the Graeme College 22 metre line. Great kick, puts Muir on the board. And Muir managing to convert their time in the Graeme half to some points. 10-3. It's like 7 minutes on the first half left. Graeme knocking on there, all back to Muir, managing to break a couple of tackles. Muir seem to be enjoying their time in the Graeme half for a while, getting back in there. Graeme on the defence now, and Muir attacking them. Graeme defending well, Muir finding it difficult to get across the line. Graeme tackling hard. And holding back the onslaught by Muir. Great little chip here by the Muir player. And tried to Muir. Graeme just not managing to hold back the defence. Muir coming back strong. The conversion to come. Great kick from Muir. Muir managing to get back in the game with a penalty and a quick try after that. Managing to break Graeme's defences. Game on today, and the 14As really playing their hearts out. With 4 minutes left in the half, and Graeme kicking in. Unfortunately, Muir holding the ball on the ground, not releasing. Graeme getting the penalty. I'm sure Nicholas will be kicking for. Getting Christopher mixed up with his older brother Nicholas. Christopher kicking for touch. Great move by Graeme, and they over the try line. Great response by Graeme College to Muir's great 2 tries. Some competitive war cries going on between Graeme and the Muir scholars in the crowd. Great kick, and Graeme managing to recover those 7 points reasonably quickly. Got 1 minute left in the first half, and great to watch these guys on the field giving it their all. And Muir to kick in. Knock on by Graeme. And scrum down just inside their 22. Graeme College is 22. Muir put in. Will be the last play of the half. Clock is down to 0. And let's see if Muir can make something of this. Rain has stopped a bit. Still very cold. A little bit slippery. Graeme managing to get the ball back, forcing it out and see if they can make some great tackle, great defence by Muir. And Graeme back on the attack. We'll kick ahead into the gap, and Graeme players backing up their kicker. Great tackle, great defence by Graeme. That's the end of the first half. Graeme 17 points to 10. I would also like to thank GNet for their continued support. Graeme College Rugby, always having a backup line available for us for our live streaming, and on Rugby Day fed our whole live streaming. So we've got to thank GNet and Frogfoot for their support of Graeme College. If you look in the background there, you'll see the new indoor sports centre coming up. Should be ready later this year, and the official opening will happen next year during the Founders Weekend. We're really looking forward to having that facility available for the young men of Graeme College. It's going to be great for them. Graeme under 14A, 17 points up. Been a hard match. Muir coming back very strong in the middle of the first half, and Graeme managing to score very close to the close of the half. Graeme kicking in, and the second half's about to start. Rain has lifted a bit, still very cold. Ground very wet. I'm sure that ball was very slippery. Graeme managing to get that ball back. See if they can score. Unfortunately, Graeme knocking on as they went over the line. Scrum down, your ball. You're being tackled into the touchline. Graeme throw in. Very attacking position. Let's see what Graeme can make from this. Managing to score in a similar fashion at the end of the first half. Let's see if Graeme can get the... Seems that the ball has been taken away from Graeme. And yeah, great in defence there. Graeme should get the ball out to the wing. And great attacking play by Graeme College. Great hands out on the line there. Well done, Graeme College. Conversion over. Graeme increasing the lead to 2 converted tries. I'm sure Muir are not going to take that line down and come out attacking. Again, most of the play in the beginning of the second half has been in the Muir half with Graeme on the attack. So I'd like to thank all those moms and dad that couldn't get through to Grahamstown today, that are watching on YouTube. I hope this gives opportunity to see these young men play, and I hope they do you proud. Muir managing to get the ball out, Graeme getting it back, and Graeme back on the attack, just over the half-meter line, the halfway line. Chip ahead, putting the pressure on Muir, and Graeme back on the attack. Dummy by Christopher Zimmerman, and another try under the post. Rain seems to have cleared a bit more, not looking as threatening as it did earlier. Field's still very wet. Last home match of the season. I'm sure the cricket coaches are looking and worrying a bit about the pitch. .31 points to 10. Graeme leading the battle at the moment. Looks like we have about 18 minutes left on the clock, with Muir kicking in. We've gone back on to the knock-on by Muir, with Graeme throw-in, just on their 10-metre line and just before their 10-metre line, and Graeme to throw in. Good hands down the back line. Graeme managing to gain good 20-some metres. And penalty against Graeme for holding on. And an attempt to do a quick tap in. Muir knocked on. Some great running by Kivitz, managing to score under the post. Very difficult chap to catch. He manages to get the ball with a perceived pathway in front of him. He seems to make it himself. So well done, conversion over. Graeme going up to 38 points to 10. Muir need to give it that spirit back that they had in the first half. See if they can get back on the board. Game being more dominant right now, not allowing Muir to get any meters against them. You see what Muir has got in their pocket right now. Graeme knocking on. Scrum down to Muir. Sure the ref will be taking them off the pitch. So close to cricket season. I'm sure they're not wanting that pitch to get damaged. Fortunate knock on by Muir in their 22, and Graeme on the attack again. Fortunately, Graeme knocking on. Scrum down, Muir ball inside their own 22. Ball slippery out there. Sure, the guys are starting to feel the cold. I think it's getting colder as the day goes on. Graeme managing to break Muir's defences once again. Getting a great try. Fortunately, Muir College just not managing to defend the attack by Graeme at the moment. Graeme finding the gaps and getting through. Graeme on the 14 is running away with it in the second half. Muir will need to pull all the stops to try and break the Graeme defence, but Graeme running hard at them, managing to get the ball back and making use of the opportunities. Let's see what Muir can do right now. Muir getting the ball back to the back line again, but Graeme defence up strong. Muir, though, they got the ball, are not making much ground. Kicking forward. Graeme kicking into space again, and ball out, and it'll be Graeme's throw in just inside Muir's 22-metre line. These young men putting their bodies on the line today. Again, Graeme on the attack. Some great play, just going over into Muir's 22-metre line. Over the line. Making another 2 or 3 metres. Fortunately, not the greatest pass, but the Graeme boy being taken into touch. So Muir managing to keep Graeme out. Graeme was looking very threatening, and with about 7 minutes left on the clock, Muir to throw in, see if they can get themselves out of their 22. To drop out. Muir going deep. And Graeme on the attack again. Good defense, good tackle. Fortunately, the ball not going where it was planned. And it's line out, Muir ball on the 10-meter line. Knock on Graeme. Scrum down Muir. 45 points to 10. Graeme being a lot more dominant on attack. Muir seemed to have lost it a bit in the second half on the defense, and Graeme managing to find the gaps. Looks like Graeme penalised for playing the ball on the ground. Penalty to Muir, kicking for touch. Making sure of his touch. Close to the Graeme 10-meter line. Muir to throw in. Let's see if Muir can make something of this and manage to get through the Graeme defence. Another penalty to Muir. Yeah, on the attack. Knock on by Graeme. Muir in much more attacking position they've been in for most of the half. Let's see if they can make something of the scrum down. They're in the Graeme's 22, just inside. Muir to throw in. Let's see where these young men can make something of this opportunity on the field. Great scrum by Graeme. Graeme getting the ball back. Graeme managing to retain the ball after a bit of football. Little chip ahead. And Graeme seemed eager to get over and score a try again. Graeme getting very close to the Muir try line. Managing to work a few phases. And the ball going backwards. Muir trying to defend hard. And Graeme ready to throw everything at them. Managing to move forward, but See it being held up. 5 meter scrum, Graeme ball. And Graeme turning it around from a few minutes ago. We only look like we have a minute left on the clock. Graeme on the attack. This could be last move of the day. Yeah, clock gone down. I'm sure this will be the last move of the day. Let's see if Graeme can make an opportunity of this. And Graeme go over for the try. Crowd's shouting for the under 15 team that are running to put their jerseys on. And Graeme going to convert. Let's see if Christopher can get this over. And conversion over. $52 points to 10, decisive victory for Graeme College. Guys have played exceptionally well today. Well done, it's been great. I think this might be Muir's last match of the season. Graeme will still be playing Nikomalan next week. Yeah, I'd just like to also congratulate Muir on their 200th years of existence. Reaching 200 is a great achievement, and it was great that they had the opportunity to celebrate it last week with their rugby festival that they had.
Rugby is a game that gives a great deal to young men and to the young men of Graeme College. But in the instance of Simnikiwe's life, rugby took away. And it took away a lot from Simnikiwe. And so supporting Simnikiwe after his tragic incident has been something that's come very naturally to all of us, because we don't just care about Simnikiwe, the rugby player, we care about Simnikiwe, the human being.
I'm training really hard with my coaches and physios to be able to run, and hopefully I can participate in the next Paralympic Games.
Simnikiwe is an incredible character. He's a very strong young man. He believes in himself, and I believe going forward Simnikiwe will have a great destiny and he will reach his own goals.
The truth is, this is a journey that is only just the beginning. As a team, we want to support Simnikiwe as much as possible and remind him that he's not alone on this journey. This year, we are playing every game for him, and each try scored will go towards setting up a trust so that he has everything that he needs in the road ahead. Join us in partnership with Sports for Lives in showing Simnikiwe that he's not alone on this journey.
Graeme will be turning 150 next year. We're looking forward to the celebrations, looking forward to the old boys coming back, looking forward to the fact that we can celebrate 150 years of educating young men in this country. It's a great opportunity for the boys at Oak Graeme at the time to see the history. We've had some great years. We've had some tough years over the last 2 years with COVID. and yet we continue. It's great to be part of the Graeme College history over the last few years. I'd also like to just thank High Tech Security that have always come to the party to assist Graeme College on Rugby Day. They really assist and bring out a great bunch of guys to come and make sure that the school is secure, that we can maintain order. So we really got to thank High Tech for their continued support of Graeme College Rugby. And the 15 team, and the 15As running onto the field. See where the under 14As of Graeme have motivated the under 15s to go out and have a great match today. Muir, the last match of the season, are wanting to put on a good performance today. Wish both teams luck on the field today and see what these young men can produce by entertaining us with a great game of rugby. I'd also like to just thank all the parents and supporters that are viewing on YouTube. Thanks for tuning in. I know some of you couldn't make it through to Grahamstown today. Some of you preferred to stay at home in bed if you are a parent in Grahamstown. It's very cold and rainy. So we just hope that we've given you the opportunity to view the match from home. Graeme having to defend early. Muir running at Graeme. Graeme getting the defensive lines out. And unfortunately, Muir putting themselves on a bit of pressure. 5 meter scrum, Graeme ball. Ball going loose and too much. Guys try and play a bit of soccer with the ball and the ball going over the dead ball line. Great to have these two proud South African schools playing against each other in Grahamstown. Makanda, it's good to have them here. It's good to have Muir up to visit us again after we've had 2 years of virtually non-play due to COVID. So it's good to see the normality back on the sports field in Somerset. Crowds enjoying it. Graeme pupils singing and supporting their team. Unfortunate knock-up by Graeme. I think a bit of confusion. And it will be a Muir throw in the scrum. Great little run by Muir, managing to make a few meters, and Graeme managing to rip the ball out of the Muir hands, and Graeme stealing the ball from Muir. Making a pass out to the wing. And Graeme returning the ball to another phase. And not the greatest pass going into Muir's hands. Player still inside the Muir half. Unfortunately knocking on. Muir ball. Scrum down just outside the Muir 22-metre line. Field wet and slippery at the moment. Ball being dropped a couple of times in the pass. Graeme College ball. Unfortunately the passes are not great. Luckily the ball didn't go. If you get knocked on and went backwards there. Graeme pushing forward. About halfway in the Muir 22-metre line. Great pass. Managing to find a gap there and try down to Graeme College. Well done. Conversion not successful. Here to kick into Graeme. Seems the guys are quite willing to run from their own half. And he kicks ahead. Graeme back on the attack. Guys are keen to make a difference here on the field. Graeme really attacking hard. And they'll come back to the penalty of the high tackle. Reaching touch, throw in, Graeme College ball. Halfway in the Muir 22. Look in the background, you see the new indoor centre that's being built. We're looking forward to the opening of that. Should be completed later this year, and the official opening during our 150th Founders Weekend next year in early March. Graeme College getting the driving wheel going. Breaking away off the wall. And knock on. No ball. Great attempt by the Graeme College player to get over the line. Unfortunately, just not getting there. Graeme showing some of the weakness in the Muir's defence. Muir still needing to spend some time in the Graeme College half. Graeme College spending most of this half inside the Muir. And Graeme managing to get the ball back from the scrum. Graeme going over the line quite comfortably. Seems the Graeme player got his try after the last effort. Great attempt great play by Graeme College. With a conversion to come. Conversion successful. It's putting Graeme College up. $12 points, and we're still needing to get on the board. Unfortunately, bad pass by Graeme College, putting them under a bit of pressure inside their 22. And Muir managing to break the line, getting through. Graham's defence is having to run back pretty quickly to try and get back so that they... And Graeme playing the ball on the ground. Penalty to Muir. Similar to the under-14 match, you're deciding to go for posts. Get some points on the board, which led to a try shortly afterwards. Let's see if they can follow suit with the under-14 counterparts. Unfortunately not making, going to the right of the post. Graeme deciding to run from their 22. Managing to go through a few phases. Field very slippery at the moment. It has been raining all morning. It's cold out there. Unfortunately, bad pass and a knock on. As we're trying to get the ball out quickly, scrum down to Muir. Seems they were being penalised for the forward pass, not for the knock on, so scrum down. Muir College, Muir managing to spend some time in the Graeme College half. Let's see if they can make some points out of this. Unfortunately, a bit of loose play, ball being kicked around, and it is a line out to Muir. About 3 or 4 meters inside the Graeme College 22. Muir managing to keep some territory to attack Graeme College. Some poor ball handling on both sides, but Muir managing to be in a good attacking position right now. Again, a bit of sloppy play, some poor ball handling and penalty going against. Yeah. Members up singing support for their team. Graeme managing to make some ground. Chap unfortunately tapping the ball in, and Graeme got catching on. A knock on. Graeme College throw in. Scrum. But 5 meters outside Muir's 22. Getting the scrum. Catching player trying to take a quick penalty and knocking the ball on. Scrum down, Graeme ball. Referee will check to the 2 scrum offs. They seem to have an issue over certain things. Graeme College throwing. Ball being very loose. Very little commitment from guys to get the ball. Just playing a bit of soccer out there. And paid off from here. Unfortunately, Graeme conceding a try under their post with some sloppy play. Conversion good. Seven points on the board from here. Muir making use of the opportunities in the Graeme half. Quite a few ball handling skills going on in the field at the moment. Graeme not being 100% there. Knocking on. Playing sloppy play. Again, not great play. Ball being kicked around. And going to a 22 metre for Graeme College. Not great play by Graeme College. It's grabbed onto Muir on Graeme's 22. Graeme putting themselves under a lot of pressure at the moment. Bit of loose play. Graeme having to stretch your defence. Muir putting on them under a lot of pressure right now. Fortunately, Muir penalised for holding the ball on the ground, and Graeme getting themselves out of a bit of a pickle there. They were really looking like they were under a lot of pressure. 2 minutes left in the half. Been a very scrappy half. I'm sure the coaches will be chatting, getting the guys to tighten up their game a bit. Graeme managing to find a bit of space now. And unfortunately, high tackle, guy being penalised, taking around the neck. Minute left on the clock in the first half. I'm sure they'll go for touch and a line out, and then it will be rain coming down again. Being one of the colder days in Grahamstown this year, and it can't be that pleasant out in the field. Graeme back on the attack, managing to run. And again, good 50 metres down the field. Managing ball handling, being a bit better now in the last five minutes or so, but the whistle's gone for half time. Very scrappy half. Very not one try in the game. Graeme slightly ahead at 12 points to 7. If you look in the background, you see the new indoor sports centre that Graeme College are building. Going to be a great addition to the facilities at Graeme College. They have great facilities. This is just going to add to them, and we're really looking forward to it to be complete, and in use. Should be completed later this year, and the official opening will be next year during our Founders Weekend, where Graeme College turns 150. Again, we just like to congratulate Muir on their 200-year celebrations this year. They had an amazing weekend last week. A couple of mates that were at Muir, and they went down there and said it was such an amazing weekend, an amazing reunion. So it was great to see Muir celebrate such a great achievement. 200 years serving the young men of u15. So well done to Muir. So just Graeme celebrating its 150th next year as we prepare for those celebrations. You can see that building in the background. It's all part of the direction that Graeme College is going in. Great to be part of a great school that's got such an amazing history, and we'll hopefully be coming out with a book as well, coffee table book, just celebrating 150 years of serving the young men and at times the young women who were at Victoria Boys High School a long time ago. So look forward to the 2023 celebrations as the old boys come back on Founders Weekend, and we can really celebrate a great school. Muir putting the pressure on in the second half and managing to get a try, 12 points each, and Muir just being penalised on the 22-metre line. And they are kicking for touch. Graeme thrown on the 5-metre line. Young people supporting the team at the moment. Some good singing and war cry going on. Great to see the support at the end of the season. And try to Graeme. Graeme taking Muir a bit by surprise on the line out and getting over the try line. Well done to Graeme. Unfortunately, the conversion going far to the right of the post. So Graeme sitting at 17 points to 12. So well done to Graeme College. Managed to get back on the scoreboard shortly after Muir scored. Graeme, temperature must have dropped about another 5 degrees in Grahamstown at the moment in Makanda. Really cold at the moment. Must be freezing on the field. Rain coming down intermittently on the field. Nice little break for the Graeme College player, and getting the player right back onto the halfway line. Graeme looking on. Graeme knocked on, scrum down, Muir ball. So the rest making sure that the scrums take place off the pitch. Must be very slippery at the moment. Muir players in front of the kicker, way in front of the kicker, and penalty to Graeme. Knocked on by Muir, so took the ball. Penalty scrum down Graeme College. Sure, Graeme will be happy with that right now. About 5 metres outside of Muir's 22-metre line. And Graeme back on the attack. Graeme being penalised for a player in front of the kicker. And as the rain comes down a little bit harder, Muir kick for the touchline. Unfortunately, the field is slippery out there. Some of the fancy footwork doesn't work. And, we're managing to make a good 20 meters and on the attack. And we need to make the tackles. Scrum down on the 5 meter line. Muir in a very good at position at the moment. Just to the left of the uprights. Not to go to stick by the ground player, kicking it straight into one of his players. Muir with advantage now, penalty advantage. Muir knocking on. Fortunately, a strong attacking position at the moment. Graeme lucky to get off without conceding a try. Muir were looking very strong on the attack. Graeme not so strong on the defence. Must reiterate to the boys, the field is slippery for both teams at the moment. It's not easy playing conditions. It is very cold in Grahamstown. Makanda, and let's see if Graeme can get themselves out of a predicament at the moment. Unfortunately, a little bit of footwork didn't really help the Muir player. Didn't make any ground. Ball being cooked back into the Graeme half. Seems to be what Muir is doing this off. They're getting the ball into the Graeme half. Graeme having a great run up the field. Really great run. Managed to get right into Muir's 22 metre. Graeme not being as aggressive as they should be over the ball, and having some time to get the ball and get it back to kick out. Fortunately, ball going forward in the pass, scrum down, Muir ball just outside the Muir 22 metre. Got 10 minutes left in the second half, in a bit of a scrappy game. No team has really dominated. It's merely just been it's sometimes a bit of football going on. Just like to thank those who are watching on the YouTube channel. Sitting inside a warm cozy house with a fire and a laptop going with the YouTube seems like a better idea right now. It is cold out here. Guys must be feeling it on the field. I'd like to congratulate you again on the 200-year celebration this year. Putting a bit of pressure on you again, managed to get back. Actually, today is not the day for fancy footwork. I don't think any fancy footwork has got anyone anywhere down the field. It's just made them slip and get caught. And they've managed to get forward when they've kept their passes and kept the ball close. Graeme managing to make a good 5 or 6 meters there. Muir being penalised for a high tackle. Graeme kicking for touch. See if he can get a line out and drive over the line. Just got to thank Hartic again for their continued support. Graeme College Rugby. They really came to the party this year over Rugby Day. applying the guards and making sure that we had a great, secure rugby day. Graeme getting close to the line. And try to Graeme College. Six minutes left in the second half. Graeme managing to go over. A lot of energy from the Graeme College boys. Conversion not successful, 22 points to 12. Muir having to score twice in order to win the game. 5 minutes left on the board. And clearly in front of the kicker. Seems like Graeme was penalised there, I got it wrong. Graeme penalised, holding the ball on the ground. Time running out on the clock, we've got 3 minutes left on the clock. Graeme now taking a run against Muir. Again, looking like the tackle went in a bit higher. Penalty to Graeme. Muir now back 10 metres. Graeme kicking for touch. just outside Muir's 5-meter line. We throw into Graeme College. And let's see what can make. We're sitting with 2 minutes left on the clock. Time really running out for Muir at the moment. With Graeme on the attack. Managing to get a spare ball stuck on top of the net. Managing to get another ball for the game. You're not engaging and Graeme being penalised. Yeah, trying to make one go at this last go. Graeme obviously trying to prevent it at the moment. Muir still just outside their 22. Trying to break the Graeme defence. It's holding out at the moment. And Muir kicking forward. Unfortunately a knock on and then a knock on. I'm sure the ball and the ref has called the game. So well done to Graeme. It wasn't the neatest match. Graeme having a 22-12 point victory. Bit of a, at some stage looked more like a soccer match at times, but yeah, well done to Graeme College, 22 points to 12. Just like to thank GNet again for their support this year. Just like to thank GNet again for their support this year. They've really come to the party and been a backup on our and for our fibre line, and also on Rugby Day they made sure that we had uninterrupted connectivity to ensure that the Rugby Day live feeds went out properly. So really thanks to GNet, we really appreciate it, and thanks for your continued support of Graeme College Rugby, and for Fibre for supplying the fibre connection to Graeme College.
Rugby is a game that gives a great deal to young men and to the young men of Graeme College. But in the instance of Simnikiwe's life, rugby took away. And it took away a lot from Simnikiwe. And so supporting Simnikiwe after his tragic incident has been something that's come very naturally to all of us, because we don't just care about Simnikiwe the rugby player, we care about Simnikiwe the human being.
I'm training really hard with my coaches and physios to be able to run, and hopefully I can participate in the next Paralympic Games.
Simnikiwe is an incredible character. He's a very strong young man. He believes in himself, and I believe going forward Simnikiwe will have a great destiny and he will reach his own goals.
The truth is, this is a journey that is only just the beginning. As a team, we want to support Simnikiwe as much as possible and remind him that he's not alone on this journey. This year, we are playing every game for him, and each try scored will go towards setting up a trust so that he has everything that he needs in the road ahead. Join us in partnership with Sports for Lives in showing Simnikiwe that he's not alone on this journey.
And the 16As on the field. Graeme managing to be victors of the under 15As and the under 14As. And the 15A match being a bit scrappy, and the 14A was a beautiful match to watch. A lot of good play going on. Graeme still managing to take victory with the under 15As. Conditions out in the field are not the best conditions, but the guys are really finding it difficult. That ball, the field is getting slippery, footing a bit hard, but the guys are really, they're trying to play a good game of rugby out there. So good luck to both under 16A teams, and we're looking forward to an entertaining game of rugby. Quick try for Graeme College, kicking the ball ahead. Muir having trouble holding on, so well done to Graeme College, taking an early initiative. Putting Muir on the back foot very quickly. I'd like to thank all those that are watching at the moment. They've chosen to stay at home and put on YouTube and have watched the match from there. It's a cold day out, so maybe you've got the better option today. Just thank you for tuning on and watching today. Conversion successful. Graeme going up early with 7 points to 0. Managing to score in the first minute of the match. Sure, Muir won't take that lying down and will come back blazing. Graeme being a bit slow on the breakdown there and locking on due to the pressure by the Muir boys. Scrum down. Muir put in, first scrum of the day. Let's see what they... I'm sure both teams are wanting to put in a good effort here to try and get dominance early in the match on the scrums. Graeme caught his seen as offsides. Penalty to Muir. Graeme's defence meant to hold on. Ball out. Graeme managing to steal that ball from Muir, and now Graeme on the attack. Graeme putting Muir under a bit of pressure. Line out, Muir ball.
Oh yeah, Mr. Woody, please put the volume a little bit up so it was low when you were talking.
Graeme managing the extra meters. Seems the refs almost out. It might be advantage to Graeme with Muir being offside, penalty. Graeme going for touch. Play sitting midway and Muir's 22 between their 22 and their try line. Graeme throw in. Graeme in attacking position right now, and let's see if they can make something out of this. Muir knocking on. Scrum down, Graeme ball. Ref making sure that it was over. Tried to Graeme. Unfortunately, Muir not being able to keep up with the onslaught, the continuous pressure that Graeme was putting on them there. So well done to Graeme. Going up to 12 points. Conversion to come. Conversion not successful. Here to kick in. We're having a great run down the wing. Okay, going into the Graeme College half. And putting Graeme in the defensive mode. Graeme being penalised for going over the ball. Penalty to Muir. We also thank the Graeme guys that have come out to help with the camera today. It's not the greatest weather. It's really cold in Grahamstown, Makanda. And fortunate we are dry though. Never took the opportunity of using the scaffolding on the other side of the field, staying under cover. Rain really coming down at the moment. I think Bernard Frost has been on the camera. Baden Connolly, Sisete Machola, been helping out with the camera today. Knock on by Graeme. Really wet and cold out on the field today. Ball must be slippery underground. Not easy. Rain cleared for a while and it seems to have come back to stay. Fortunately, ball going forward from here. We have him on attack. Graeme kicking forward. Great follow-up by Graeme and managing to score under the post. Great try. Fourteen minutes left. Is it over? Conversion over, well done to Graeme. Muir to kick in. "13 minutes left in the half. Great leaders made by Graeme College. Pushing Graeme. Knocking on. Muir scrum down to Muir. Some brave spectators on the other side of the field watching in the rain. Doesn't stop the war cries and the songs that our Graeme College boys are singing in the stands. Graeme College knocking on. Fortunately, Charlie didn't get to the ball in time. Scrum down Muir.
See him new.
Fortunately, Graeme diving on the ball on the player. Penalty to Muir. Unfortunately, Graeme knocking it on. Bit of miscommunication with their players. Scrum down near ball. Graeme still on attack. Player on the halfway line. Muir defending, trying to make sure that Graeme don't get over the try line again this half. I'm sure they're wanting to get some points on the board. Rain still coming down. Been a steady downpour the whole game. Penalty to Graeme, have taken it quickly. Graeme still in possession. Little chip ahead. And Graeme knocking on. It's good thinking, just not the perfect follow through. Scrum down. Just outside the 5 metre line. Muir's 5 metre line. Muir throwing. We have 6 minutes left in the half. Rain pretty consistent right now, just coming down. Great tackle, Muir knocking on, and Graeme knocking on first, unfortunately knocking on as he went over the line. Unfortunately, I think things are a bit slippery out there. Graeme scrum down just outside the 5 metre line. There's 5 metre line, so we'll see what Graeme can do of this, do with the ball now. Can't be easy scrumming in these conditions. Very slippery on the foot. 5 minutes left in the half. And being held up. 5 metre scrum, Graeme ball. Good defence by Muir, managing to keep the Graeme player over the try line. And scrum down, Graeme ball. Another chance for Graeme to attack and hopefully for them get over the line. Graeme player finding himself a bit isolated, no one to back him up, didn't get the support in there and got caught holding the ball on the ground. So Muir quick to respond, line out to Muir just inside the half of the field. Come down, Graeme ball. Bit of a poor pass. Graeme putting themselves under a bit of pressure now. And a great break. Graeme now sitting on Muir's 22-meter line. Oh, sorry, on the halfway line. Very difficult to see from the line I'm sitting at the moment. We seem to have someone down on the field. I'd like to congratulate Muir on their 200-year celebration. I know they had a massive weekend last week. Great rugby festival. Graeme was part of it. Played against Queens. Muir put on a great rugby match. Against Grey College. So from Graeme College, we'd just like to congratulate Muir on an amazing achievement of reaching 200 years. See Graham's new indoor centre starting to take shape. Got the gabled roofs, bit of the old Graeme College school. Really looking forward to the completion of the indoor centre. It will be a great new facility for the Graeme College boys to use. It should be in completion later on this year, and the opening will be at our Founders Weekend when Graeme celebrates his 150th next year. 150 years of an amazing school that's really impacted the lives of so many young men in this town. So we're looking forward to our celebrations next year. We're looking forward to having the old boys return, similar to Muir's celebrations that they had last weekend. So we're looking forward to 150 years of Graeme College. We'd also like to thank Buca for their continued support of Graeme College Rugby over the last few years. They've really come to the party. Today we had rain coming down. Buca very quickly put up a gazebo for the first aiders. We really got to thank them for their support. We'd also like to thank High Tech Security for always being available, for their massive support during our Rugby Day. They really make Rugby Day secure for the spectators and players and the schools that come here. They really do an amazing amount of work for the Graeme College Rugby Day. And I'd also like to thank Gnet and Frogfoot for supporting Graeme College Rugby for today, supporting a backup line for our live stream, and on Rugby Day supporting the full weight of the Super Sport Schools live stream. So thank you to Gnet for your continued support. Boys are coming back onto the field, second half. Graeme leading 19 points to 0 in the first half. Been tough out there on the field, very cold. I'm not sure what the temperature is today. They were predicting about 11. Currently at the moment, looking at 8 degrees with rain. And looks like temperature might increase to 10 degrees today, so not the best weather for Graeme College rugby today. Rain still coming down.
Just 10 minutes. Well, you heard me, you see, when I saw all commentating.
Knock on by Graeme. Then scrum taken off the pitch. Need to throw in. Unfortunately, another knock on. Ball slippery at the moment. I'm not sure the guys have played in this kind of rain this year. Definitely not in Grahamstown. We've been fortunate to have some clear skies. Weather predicting that the rain should lift by lunchtime. Hopefully by first team match field will be wet, but we won't have the rain. Fortunately, on the 14s, 15s and 16s have had to play in some really tough conditions. You're being put under a bit of pressure. He's going to be kicking for a bit of relief there. Going back on the attack. Quickly, ball coming up to a bit fast. And a knock on by Graeme. Ref will go back to the knock on, scrum down, near ball. Fortunately not the greatest pass. Muir knocking on scrum down. Near ball. Tension between the players there. I'm sure that it resolved very quickly. Bit of frustration, I think, from both teams. When you get in the ball, it's not the easiest ball to play today. It's very wet on the foot, slippery. Ball not going into the scrum. Referee asking to reset the scrum. With a forecast saying it's a mere 8 degrees out there. Cold, wet, frustrated. Scrum down. I think the ref just trying to get the guys to calm down, play the game of rugby and not each other. Let's see what Muir to throw in. 20 minutes left in the second half. 8 degrees out there. Feel a little bit of rain coming down. And Muir to throw in. Graham's defensive line holding out. Seems there was a knock on. It seemed they stepped out. Went out, sorry, I never saw that. Line out, Graeme ball. Muir managing to steal the ball from Graeme. Knock on by Graeme. Bring the line out. Graeme going back into the attack. And Muir managing to steal the ball from them. Great work by Muir. Oh. Graeme coming in from offside position. Ref saying Graeme not 10 metres. Penalty to Muir.
Somewhere. I don't know it.
Rain has lifted a little bit. I think it's the first time this match that they've actually played without the water coming down. Still very wet on the foot. You're in a good attacking position right now. Great try by Muir. Graeme not being able to keep the big boy down. Get him down. So well done to Muir. Try. To Muir with 16 minutes left on the clock. Great conversion by Muir. 7 points on the board. Graeme unfortunately not being able to hold and defend. good couple of moves by Muir. So Graeme to kick off. Back into the Muir half, and let's see if they can keep Muir there and get over the try line. Muir caught penalised for holding the ball on the ground. Great work by Graeme, getting in there quickly. Quick. Penalty taken very quickly. Graeme quick back on the scoreboard. Using the opportunities. So well done to Graeme College. Graeme 24 points on the board at the moment, waiting for conversion. They have 13 minutes left on the time. Just remember, at the end of this match we will be switching over to another feed and stopping this feed. This feed will only be for the under 14s, under 15, under 16 games. So on the Graeme Sports Live channel you will find the other feed for the third, seconds and first team matches. Just also appreciate all those who tuned in to watch the match. I hope you got a chance to watch your child play. Unfortunately that conversion was not over, hitting the post. So Graeme currently leading 24 points to 7. Fortunately, it seems Graeme have knocked on. Ball back on the Muir side, but ref calling it knock on. Muir ball. Knocked on by Graeme. Both teams appealing to the ref at the same time. This is going to reset the scrum and we'll continue from there. Penalty against Graeme. Muir kicking for touch. Only 10 minutes to go. Muir to throw in on Graeme's 22. Held up, well on to Graeme. Scrum down, Graeme ball. Richie Graeme been losing the ball in the tackle. Knocked on, scrum down, Muir ball. Muir been camping just outside the Graeme College 22 for a little while now. And Graeme not been able to get out of there. And see if they can make something of this. Unfortunately, knock on in the pass. Graeme College scrum. Muir being penalised for seem to be multiple hard tackles. You're being penalised for being offsides again. I think Graeme's going to calm it down and kick for touch. And then try and see if they can do something from a set piece. Nope. Deciding to take it. Four minutes on the clock. Please just remember at the end of this stream we'll be moving across to a different stream. Trip across. It's worked a couple of times for Graeme today. Unfortunately, Graeme knocking on discipline, lacking a bit in the last little while from Muir. Scrum down, Muir ball. So we will be moving over to a different channel. The streaming for this channel will stop after this match. And we'll continue on to the thirds and the seconds in a different channel in the first. Only 2 minutes left on the clock. Let's see what Muir can do. They are, fortunately, I don't think the best decision. The Muir player was kicking forward. Graeme on Muir's 10-meter line with the ball. Muir managing to .1 minute on the clock. This could very well be the last move of the day for the under 16-A team. Graeme currently sitting 24 points to 7 ahead. Yeah, putting a lot of pressure on Graeme at the moment, and it looks like Try given to Muir. Seems they didn't think the guys were wet enough. The sprinkler system seems to have come on automatically. And conversion over. So great final try for Muir, putting the final score at 24 points to 14. It's a great match, a spirited match between the boys. Not easy playing. They played in rain for the first 40 or so minutes of the match. So seems the rain has lifted a little bit. Hopefully it will clear for the rest of the day. We'll just have to see.